Welcome to Ask Paul. Hey, guess what? I'm Paul. You probably guessed that. Okay, let's see. Is it necessary to connect a subwoofer with a cable specifically labeled for use with a sub? Asks Jerry in Albuquerque, New Mexico. All right, Jerry. No, definitely not. I might answer that a little differently were you to ask that question of a digital system or whether to use RCA or XLR, but subwoofers generally aren't too caring about the kind of cable that hooks them up. Now, that said, I'm assuming you mean the quality of the cable, whether you have to go out and spend money on an expensive cable for a subwoofer. No, generally I wouldn't worry about it too much. But if your question is how to actually connect the subwoofer up, whether to connect it from if you have high level inputs, to connect it from the output of the speakers into your subwoofer, or to connect it from your preamp through balanced or RCA, those do matter, how you connect a subwoofer up. And let's also review just real quickly what we're trying to achieve with a subwoofer. I bandstand, or is it grandstand? I think I grandstand a lot. Probably don't bandstand because I don't play an instrument. But anyway, let me grandstand. Subwoofers are critical components that every system that has the real estate and the funds to have one should have one. Why? Because main loudspeakers, your left and right pair, unless they have built-in subwoofers, don't have low bass. Now, mostly we want to set these subwoofers up at very low filter points, 35 hertz, 40 hertz, never higher than about 70 or 100, and lower is better. Why? Because what we're trying to do with a subwoofer is augment the main speakers. Okay, now we're not talking home theater where we want to roll off the bottom end of the main speakers so that they can do whatever home theater guys think is best to do, which I don't agree with whatsoever. But that's neither here nor there. We're not talking home theater. So what we want is to have the subwoofers disappear and have the main speakers sound like they have more bass, right? So that you have a full range loudspeaker. The difference is stunning. Every time I show it to somebody, anyway, I'm going to jump off the grandstand onto the bandstand and get back down to the question. So if that's our goal, and I hope it is, we want to make the main speakers sound like they are full range and not notice the subwoofer. Then the best way to do that, if you can, is to take the output of the power amplifier into a high-level input on the sub. Now, not all subs have those types of inputs. One of my favorite subs is REL, R-E-L. They were designed out of England. And those subs routinely take the output of the power amplifier and they put it into the sub. Why? We want to do that because it carries forward whatever sonic characteristics the power amp has, right? So the closer we can get so that the sub doesn't sound different than the main speakers and the power amp, the better off we are. If you don't have that, the next best thing is to use an interconnect from your preamp. Now the danger here is that if your preamp is far away from the subwoofer, then you risk having too long of a cable at the output of the preamp. And some preamps struggle to drive long lengths of cable. So you really have to just be careful. And you can email me or call our offices, and our salespeople here would be happy to walk you through. You don't have to be a PS Audio customer. People call us from all over the world, or they email us and they ask for advice. And we never ask, well, are you a PS customer? No. We're here to help. And if we can help you, we will. So just reach out to us, ask the question, come to our forums. We got a great forum. So please do that, and we'll help you walk through all that. Good question. Thanks for asking.